If you enjoy Mini Royale or Hypercharge Unbox, we got a new toy shooter game coming out literally next month, and it's pretty fun, so let's talk about it. Before I start, this game is going to be just for PC. I've heard no console talk, but if you're on PC and use controller, there is controller support. Now the game is called Bullet Yeeters, and the playtest for the game will unfortunately be over by the time this video is out, but I do want to talk about my experience. Now let me say this, the game is fun. It looks good, and it has some really fun movement, not only with this outlandish dash that will fly you across the room, but you have a literal aerial rocket jump that you have complete control over. And I mean, you press the button, it'll fly you up, you pick exactly where you want to land, and press the key and it'll fly you right to wherever that is. There's tons of weapons, tons of different agents with their own abilities, and some really cool customization with the helmets that the agents wear and also the jetpacks. But the playtest itself was a little lackluster as far as content goes. So there's a number of different modes to play in this game. You have free-for-all, floor is lava, battle royale, like kaiju boss fights, but the only thing we had access to was free-for-all, which would have been okay, except it was free-for-all on one singular map. And if I'm being frank, it got a little stale, bro. It did. Now look, it's not the sort of clunkiness to the combat or anything that really made me feel like it got stale, because personally, I think it fits the game with the agents basically being action figures. But not having access to at least a couple of different maps to rotate through is what I really feel like just kind of took the wind out of my sails with this playtest. And again, I'm not talking having the different modes, even though at least having like the boss fight open or one of the other modes would have been nice. But if it would have at least been FFA with 2 or 3 maps to play on, I just think it would have made for a better overall experience. Now, what does give me hope is the variety of modes. Now, though we didn't get to try them, just knowing that they are there is a good sign for games like this. Because it's like, if you don't like PvP, you have a PvE mode. If you love battle royales, it'll have one. Graphically, the game looked really nice and the visual effects were good, but we could use a little more polish on the sound design. The bullet sounds just weren't as punchy as I'd like in my shooters, but I'm certain this will be something that will be polished up before launch. The UI design was simple, but looks good for the style of game, and I think it's a good blend of that cartoonish look with like that semi-hyper realistic graphics for the map. Overall, I think Bullet Yeeters has real potential, and I hope they get everything nice and tightened up before its scheduled release June 19th of this year, so literally like a month from now. But that's it for me. The game looks fun. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam by clicking the link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on this one, and drop a sub to not only support the channel, but to stay updated on all kinds of new and upcoming games. I'll see you in the next one.